Buying an engagement ring is one of those things you really want to get right. Not just because it's expensive, but because it actually means something. I mean, it's not every day that you ask someone to marry you. And when I started shopping for one, I realized pretty quickly just how confusing the whole process could be. I went to a few jewelry stores in my neighborhood, and honestly, everything started to look the same. The designs, the prices, and even the diamonds. It all just kind of blended together to me. And after getting the same cut, color, clarity, carat talk for the third time, I was overwhelmed and definitely a bit lost. I didn't want to rush it or settle, but I also didn't want to spend my entire weekends listening to pushy salespeople in suits. So one night, I started looking online and I came across a company called Brilliant Earth. The name sounded familiar, but I didn't know much about them. But what caught my attention at first was the clean layout. No pop-ups, no pressure, just a simple way to start exploring. And honestly, I was just relieved to do it from home without anybody hovering over my shoulder asking me basically if I was ready to buy yet. And I was surprised to find out that they've actually been around for over 20 years. I thought they were some new online-only startup, but they've been in the jewelry business for a long time and have 40 showrooms across the country. That made me feel a little bit more confident moving forward, especially since most of the other names that I'd come across were traditional jewelry stores trying to modernize their websites. Now, when it comes to the actual rings, the quality was consistent across the board. Everything I saw online was clearly professionally made, clean lines, solid settings, nothing that looked like it was mass-produced or rushed out the door. I'm not a jeweler, so I can't compare metal grades or microscopic polish work, but when you're spending that kind of money, quality really matters, and finding a brand that will deliver on that is a top priority. And Brilliant Earth designs all its pieces in-house at its San Francisco studio. Some of their designs have even won awards. Now, I didn't pick based on that, but it's nice to know that they're recognized in the jewelry world. And they give you multiple options to design your own ring, either by starting with a setting from their wide selection of designs, or if you want, by choosing the diamond or gem that you want first. Now, when it comes to the shopping experience, you can do everything right on their website. And at first, when I was researching them, I actually found out that they were one of the first jewelry brands to allow you to design your own ring online. They were pioneers in that aspect by creating their own design your own tool that lets you build your ring step by step. So you can actually see what it's going to look like before you buy it. The visuals are super detailed as well. And honestly, it didn't make me feel like I was taking a giant blind leap on something so expensive that I hadn't seen in person. But if you're the kind of person, nevertheless, who likes to see things up close, you of course still have the option to visit one of their 40 showrooms in person. All right. So let's talk about what you'll find when you do start shopping. In terms of their selection, it's huge, probably the biggest that I saw online when I was looking around. You can choose from natural or lab-grown diamonds, colored gemstones, as well as different metal types. They have classic, modern, and vintage-inspired designs, and if you don't find exactly what you want, you can even work with their team to create a custom-designed ring or customize one yourself. But if seeing that many options is too overwhelming for you at any point, you can opt to get in touch with one of their expert jewelry specialists, either online or in person, who can help you with the entire process. When it came to learning what I was actually buying, I thought that their website did a really great job of breaking things down. The guides are super simple to follow and explain all the basics, so even a guy like me who really never knew anything about jewelry can understand, like how cut affects sparkle or what the difference really is between a lab-grown and a naturally mined diamond. I booked a virtual appointment just to make sure that I wasn't missing anything important, and the rep that I spoke with was clearly super knowledgeable and happy. She didn't try to upsell me, she wasn't pushy, and she was actually really happy and super excited for me, which actually made the conversation pretty fun. For the ring itself, I decided to design my own because I know that my fiance likes when I put actual real thought into anything that I do for her, as opposed to just spending a ton of money on something fancy. It does take a little bit longer to put the work in to make it yourself, but the process is smooth, and after I ordered it, it came in about 3 weeks or so. I knew she liked the 3-stone designs, and at first I thought that I'd go with white gold, but after comparing a few options on their website, I ended up choosing rose gold. It had this softer tone that really stood out and just felt a little bit more her. I also like that you can pick the side stones, diamonds, sapphires, or emeralds, and even adjust the size or weight depending on your budget. I went with lab-grown created diamonds for the sides to keep the look consistent but not too heavy. Before finalizing the order, they sent me a digital mock-up of the design, which was a really nice touch that gave me a little bit more peace of mind before spending that much money. Now, if you don't know your partner's ring size, Brilliant Earth can actually mail you a free sizing kit, which I definitely used myself because honestly, I had no clue where to even start with that. And I've got to say, once I gave her the ring, the moment pretty much confirmed that I made the right choice. Her reaction meant more than any award Brilliant Earth's ever gotten. She couldn't stop showing it off to her mom and to me, and when I told her that I had actually designed it myself, she was so touched that I'd taken the time to think about what would make her the happiest. She said she could literally see us in the design, which made it feel all that much more special. As for the price, mine came out to a bit under $4,000, but you can find plenty of solid options for under $1,000 too. And if you need flexible payment options, they have a layaway and payment plan, and you can actually get a 1.5% discount if you wire the payment through Wells Fargo. Now, we actually went to one of their stores to buy our wedding bands because it was actually pretty close to us, and I'd already given her the engagement ring, which wasn't going to make me feel that added pressure. And it was a really nice experience. Laid back, chilled, friendly staff, no upselling. My fiance, at the time, it was a really new word for us, got to try on a few styles, and it helped her get a little bit of a better idea of what she liked. It felt more like browsing with guidance than being sold to, which, as someone who again does not like these weird sales type of situations, I definitely appreciate it. Also, in terms of policies, they've got a 30-day free return and exchange window, free lifetime cleaning, resizing for a year, and a lifetime warranty. They also have an upgrade program if you ever want to swap your diamond for a bigger one down the line. And the fact that they have these policies in place made me feel really good about going through with buying from them. I mean, I was pretty sure, but not 100% sure that my girlfriend was even gonna say yes to me at the time. Imagine if I had bought a custom ring and she said no, and I couldn't return it. Man, that would have been rough. And like I mentioned earlier, one of the biggest things that I learned about them that really sets them apart is their sourcing and overall mission. Brilliant Earth has been a leader in pushing for transparency around where their materials come from. Their natural diamonds are fully traceable and conflict-free, and they were promoting lab-grown diamonds way before they became mainstream. On top of that, they use only repurposed or fair mined gold and silver as of 2025. And beyond the jewelry itself, they actually started the Brilliant Earth Foundation back in 2021, donating over $2 million to causes and communities around the world, including groups like the Jane Goodell Legacy Foundation Fund and Moyo Gems. It's pretty clear that their focus goes way beyond just selling jewelry. It's about making a positive impact all the way through the entire jewelry process from A to Z. Their customer service is available 24/7, and anytime I reached out, whether it was about shopping, sizing, or just confirming a detail, I got quick, straightforward answers. Okay, since getting the engagement ring, like I said, we went back for our wedding bands, and I have my eyes on an anniversary gift for next year. She was definitely eyeing something when we were at the store, so I took notes for our first anniversary or something like that. And so far, we've been really impressed with not only the quality of the jewelry, but also the level of service that we got and every time we go back. So overall, here's my takeaway. Brilliant Earth made the entire process of buying an engagement ring a lot easier than I expected. The quality is solid, designing it with their design your own tool route was straightforward and doable, and I like that they actually seem to care about ethical sourcing instead of just saying that they do. So if you want high quality, responsibly sourced rings or other jewelry, and you're anything like me and actually prefer buying high quality pieces online without that in-store awkwardness or sales pressure, I definitely say Brilliant Earth is the way to go, and definitely worth checking out. Okay, that's it for this video. If it helped you out, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more honest reviews. And if you want to check out Brilliant Earth for yourself, I'll leave an affiliate link that's down below with the best deal that's out there on the internet right now. And to be 100% transparent, if you use our affiliate link and end up buying, my team and I may get a small commission, which allows us to keep doing what we love, making high quality content like these reviews on all different stuff that we try out for you guys. And it will, of course, help me fund my newly minted anniversary earring fund for my wife. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section. I'll try to get back to them as soon as I can. And finally, guys, thank you so much for watching my review on Brilliant Earth, and I'll see you in the next video.